Imagine waking up without a light switch, no phone to check, no refrigerator humming in the background. The world outside is still silent, but alive. For over 1,000 years, humans lived and thrived with no electricity. No wires, no Wi-Fi, just pure skill, instinct, and ancient wisdom. So the real question is, could you survive their world? Before matches or lighters, people relied on friction fire. A simple bow, a spindle, and dried bark were all they needed. The process was slow, deliberate, and intimate fire wasn't just a tool, it was survival. Streams weren't always safe. Boiling water in clay pots, straining through charcoal and sand, they knew how to purify without chemicals. Survival meant knowing your water's story from rain to river. They planted by the moon, harvested with the seasons, and knew which plants needed shade and which thrived under sun. The calendar wasn't digital, it was the sky. Bread was baked under coals, meat smoked over hours, and food preserved with salt or buried underground. The kitchen was open air, and patience was a daily ingredient. Need a knife. They carved one from obsidian. Rope, twisted from bark. Needles were bone, thread was sinew. In a world without plastic, they built from nature. Spinning wool, weaving flax, tanning hides, each garment took weeks to make. Clothes weren't disposable, they were heirlooms. Their homes were built from mud, wood, straw, and stone. Walls were insulated with moss, roofs were waterproofed with thatch. Each shelter a living testament to local knowledge. Headache, chew willow bark. Infection, crush garlic. They didn't rely on pills, they relied on generations of plant wisdom passed through whispers and rituals. They read moss on trees, stars in the sky, and shadows on the ground. Every sound, every breeze had meaning. They didn't get lost, they listened. They used traps, snares, low darts. They tracked with eyes sharp as hawks. Every hunt honored the animal, nothing wasted, everything respected. Knowledge wasn't written, it was spoken. Stories taught survival, warnings, and wisdom. Around every fire, elders became living libraries. Alone, you perish, together, you thrive. They survived through connection, cooperation, and shared purpose, something we may have forgotten. They lived with no power, but they were powerful. Their lives may seem primitive, but in many ways, they were richer. What would you do if the lights never came back on? If this glimpse into ancient survival inspired you, subscribe for more forgotten skills, ancient hacks, and lost wisdom. Because the past might just hold the key to your future.